Most people don't fail because they lack talent. They fail quietly because they carry the same mental habits into a new year. A new year doesn't change your life. A new mindset does. And if you enter 2026 with the same thinking patterns you've had for years, 2026 will feel painfully familiar. This video isn't about goals. It's about the invisible habits in your mind that decide whether you grow or stay stuck. Let's talk about them, calmly, honestly, without pressure. Mental habit. Number 1, waiting to feel ready. One of the most dangerous habits is believing that clarity comes before action. You tell yourself, I'll start when I feel confident. I'll begin when I'm motivated. I just need the right moment. But readiness is not a feeling. It's a byproduct of movement. Most people don't realize this, but confidence is built after action, not before it. When you wait to feel ready, you delay growth indefinitely. Because the truth is, you will never feel fully ready. And if you carry this habit into 2026, you'll spend another year preparing instead of living. Mental habit number 2, confusing thinking with progress. Thinking feels productive. Planning feels responsible. Overanalyzing feels intelligent. But none of them move your life forward on their own. Many people spend years inside their heads, mistaking mental activity for real change. You replay scenarios. You analyze your past. You imagine better futures. Yet nothing changes, because thought without action is just mental noise. If you enter 2026 still believing that thinking harder will fix your life, you'll remain trapped in the same place, just more aware of it. Mental habit. Number 3, avoiding discomfort at all costs. Your brain is designed to protect you, not improve you. It avoids discomfort automatically. Growth, however, lives inside discomfort. Difficult conversations, starting before you feel confident, facing uncertainty, doing the thing you've been postponing. If your default response to discomfort is avoidance, your life slowly shrinks, not dramatically, quietly. If you don't change this habit before 2026, you won't suddenly become braver next year. You'll simply repeat the same safe choices with deeper regret. Mental habit number 4, letting your past define your future. Many people don't live in the present. They live in old mistakes, old failures, old identities. They say, I've always been like this. I'm not disciplined. I've tried before. But the past is not a prophecy. The only reason your past keeps repeating is because you keep consulting it for permission. If you enter 2026 still identifying as the person you used to be, you'll unconsciously behave in ways that confirm that identity. Change begins when you stop asking, who have I been? And start asking, what am I practicing becoming? Mental habit number 5, measuring your life against others. Comparison quietly poisons motivation. You see people ahead of you, people younger than you, people doing what you wish you had started earlier, and instead of learning from them, you judge yourself. Comparison turns inspiration into self-criticism, and self-criticism drains energy faster than failure ever could. If you enter 2026 still measuring your worth through others' timelines, you'll always feel late, even when you're moving forward. Your journey doesn't need to look impressive. It needs to be honest. Mental habit number 6, believing. You need a complete reset. Many people believe change requires a dramatic transformation, a new year, a perfect plan, a fresh identity. But real change happens through small, boring, repeated actions. Waiting for a new version of yourself delays the work. You don't need to become someone else. You need to become consistent with who you already are. If you enter 2026 still waiting for a complete reset, you'll keep postponing progress that could start today. Mental habit number 7, being too hard on yourself. This habit looks like discipline, but it's actually sabotage. You criticize yourself for procrastinating. You shame yourself for inconsistency. You punish yourself for slowing down. But shame doesn't create growth. It creates avoidance. People who make lasting change aren't harsher with themselves. They're more honest and more patient. If you enter 2026 believing self-attack equals self-improvement, you'll burn out before you break through. There's an ancient idea that still applies today. The mind shapes the path the body walks. Your habits don't begin in your schedule, they begin in your thoughts. So what should you carry into 2026 instead? Not pressure, not unrealistic expectations, but awareness. Awareness of when you're avoiding discomfort. Awareness of when you're overthinking instead of acting. Awareness of when you're letting the past speak too loudly. You don't need to fix everything at once. You only need to stop repeating what no longer serves you. Here's a simple question to reflect on before 2026. Which mental habit has quietly cost me the most time? Not money, not energy, time. And what would happen if you stopped feeding it? Just a little? Change doesn't announce itself loudly. It starts with a quiet decision. I won't carry this with me anymore. No drama, no countdown, no pressure, just awareness, followed by small action. If you let go of even one harmful mental habit before entering 2026, next year won't feel miraculous, but it will feel lighter. And sometimes that's how real transformation begins.